Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Raging Insomnia, bringing you guys the episode 4 and game number 3 of our Los Angeles Rams franchise mode. We're currently sitting at 2-0 after getting a win on the road against the Giants last week, and this week we're facing against a very important divisional matchup at home against the 2-0 Arizona Cardinals. This week could really have implications on whether we make the playoffs or not, so we're going to be fighting until the last second ticks off the clock. Now, as always, before we hop into the game, I'm going to go take you guys to see their roster right now. So as you guys will see, not too much has changed with the Cardinals. They added a monster of a running back in LeGarrette Blount, so he's going to be definitely a handful to contain and bring down in the open field. He's probably going to be trucking over half of our defense. But they also changed Tyrann Mathieu from a free safety to a cornerback, so now he pairs with Pat Pete. They have two elite cornerbacks. After that, it kind of drops off. And then they proceeded to draft a free safety as a backup, but now he's the starter. And he really doesn't look too bad. He's like 23 years old. He's already an 80 overall, so he's definitely going to be a nice player for them to develop into the future. What I also noticed is that they added Micah Hyde to the secondary from the Green Bay Packers, the strong safety, so now they have an extremely good secondary. I noticed that they have an extremely weak defensive line, and they also run a 3-4. I find it much easier to run a 3-4 in defense in Madden, and paired with their line, it should be a breeze for Todd Gurley to run for at least 100 this week. Otherwise, game plan is to really avoid stupid throws to their elite secondary and try not to let Blount run wild on us. Otherwise, I really like our matchup heading into this week. Now, starting off the game, we were on the defensive side of the field. First play, we bottled up the run pretty well. Second down, Palmer slips it right in front of my user right there, making it a manageable 3rd and 4. Third down now, and Palmer finds his running back wide open in the flat route. Someone obviously blew their zone coverage, and that really came back to haunt us. As first down, I missed the open field hit stick. Blount hurdles a runner. He's off to the races. Thank God he doesn't have blazing speed, as TJ McDonald drags him down at the 34 for a 28-yard gain. Next play, 1st and 10, they go right back to the run. Somehow right here, this ended up being a 9-yard gain, I'm not sure. But now 2nd and 1, we bring the man blitz, expecting another run. We get burned on the corner route by Larry Fitzgerald, and he gets dragged down at the 11. In our red zone now, they throw a ball to the right side of the field. I'm not sure who hits that, but it ricochets off someone's hand. And now 2nd and 10, they go back to the run, 3 yards. 3rd and 7, they go for a slant route into the end zone. I'm all over it with James Laurinaitis. Pick it off at the 2-yard line and save us any points. Awful starting field position on our 2-yard line. We give it to Chris Harkey, who gives us a healthy 6-yard gain and some breathing room. Next play, we toss it to the outside, pick up some nice blocks, and as you can see, Gurley fights forward for a 13-yard gain. Next play, more running, and we bounce it to the left side, pick up some tremendous blocks. We need one more. Brian Quick picks up the safety, and Todd Gurley is off to the races, stamina wearing down, and he gets dragged down to the 18-yard line for a 61-yard run. Next play, Trey Mason in the game for the tired Gurley. He takes it 15 yards down to the 3-yard line. And now we are on 1st and goal. 1st and goal, we try stretching it to the outside, get stuffed in the backfield. Next play, we try going up the middle with the run, same exact result. 3rd down, we run a toss play to the left with Gurley backing aim, and we thankfully, miraculously get a face mask call. That will definitely bring us back to 1st down. 1st down on the 6th, and we have a wide open Jared Cook, but Eric Reid, of course, overthrows him. 2nd down now, we find Brian Quick across the middle, and now 3rd and goal again. I run a play action and nobody's open. We just dump it off to our fullback. Awful red zone offense by me. I apologize for that, and we are forced to take 3 on our opening drive. Nearing the end of the first, Palmer is back on the field, and he starts out by finding the drag route for a gain of only 3. Next play is a handoff to Blount, who is rumbling and tumbling and falling across the 1st down marker. 1st down is a wide open Larry Fitz across the middle, picking up yet another 1st down. Next play is another slant route, this time to, I believe, Michael Floyd, and he's going to pick up the ball and then probably run for an extra 2 to 3 yards, going for a 2nd and inches. Cardinals marching down the field right now as they're turning short yard completions into long ones as Blount runs for the 1st down. 1st down on our 40, we're all over Blount, who, although he breaks 2 tackles, he is eventually brought down for only 1 yard. 2nd down, same thing. Robert Quinn breaks his block and drags down Blount for a 1-yard loss. 3rd and 10, Palmer tries to go over the top on the 4 verticals, but Rodney McLeod is there and waiting for the ball, picking up his 3rd interception on the season, and yet again saving us from giving up any points on the 7-yard line. So yet again, starting out with awful field position on our 7, we hand the ball off twice to Todd Gurley, who gets us to 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1, we try to catch him off guard. Instead of running the ball up the middle, we try to run a toss play to the right side, but they're all over it, and due to that, we have to go 3 and out. Due to punting the ball from our 6, the Cardinals start off with excellent field position, almost at midfield, and they come out running the ball, and after just 2 plays, they're already on our side of the field again at the 43. We try bringing some pressure here, but we get caught up in the blitz, and we get punished for it by getting a 30-yard crossing route to Michael Floyd, and with that, they are already on our 13 in just 3 plays. First down, they hit us with a stick play right here, and that's 5 yards. Next play, they try running the ball with LeGarrette Blount, but we're all over it, bringing it to 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3, we try to lock up everything, but this looks like a blown route, and he somehow slips it past our safety for the touchdown to Michael Floyd in a 7-3 lead. Down 7-3, we come out looking for points as Gurley takes this inside zone to the left for 7 yards. Next play, we have Tavon Austin on the under route wide open, but Eric Reid might give us the worst overthrow in Madden history. When you look at it, wasn't even close. It was probably an overthrow by at least 8 freaking yards. After converting on 3rd down, we hit Brian Quick this time on the under route. He loses his defender right there, and he's off down the sideline. Not much speed to burn, but it is enough for a 43-yard gain. First down, and apparently Todd Gurley does not want to play football anymore as this ball just doinks off his chest. 2nd and 10 because of this, we run the option and see that our QB is picked up. We give it off to Gurley, who can only find 4 yards. 3rd and 6, we dump it off to Chris Harkey on the play action here, who for some reason aggressive catches the ball and gets tackled immediately. Stupidity from our team forces us to take a field goal, bring us within 1, and make this a 7-6 game. First down now, and we get bailed out as Michael Floyd decides he doesn't want to catch now with no hands. 2nd and 10, same exact play, and Blount catches the ball this time for a first down. 1st and 10, a minute left, and thankfully James Laurinaitis is all over this screenplay, taking down the running back in the open field. Timeout is used, and the Cardinals are continuing to move up the field now. They made it 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5, Ogletree stops on a dime for some reason to play his zone that no one's in, leaves Michael Floyd wide open, and then we get hit with a 45-yard pass down to our 19. Next play, with only 22 seconds left, Palmer finds his receiver wide open on the corner route, and we give up another touchdown, 14-6. Now, I know there's only 22 seconds left in the half, but giving up that drive really pissed me off, so we're going to try to get some points and tie this game. First play, we get hit as we throw. Second play, we run the screenplay, pick up some great blocks, and we're down the sideline, bolting and eventually slipping out of bounds to stop the clock. First down, we run a 4 verts, and we gun it to Tavon Austin, who makes a man miss, and nobody's catching Tavon Austin as he hits a little, I don't know what the hell that is, celebrating into the end zone for a 54-yard touchdown pass and getting this game within 2. We're going for 2. We feel the momentum. We toss it to the outside, and Todd Gurley gets into the end zone, tying this game up at halftime 14-14. Coming off that great drive, we have the ball to start the second half and got a great kick return starting us at our 37. After dumping it off to Cook for a 12-yard gain, we see yet another Eric Reid overthrow, this time to Josh Gordon. 2nd and 10 here, we run the 4 verticals again, and again Tavon Austin's speed is just too much as we hit him for a 51-yard touchdown pass, putting us up 21-14. The Cardinals came out running the ball, pounding the ball up the middle. They ran it 3 straight times, and then right there they got 5 yards. Right here, I believe they get 2 yards or 3 yards. And then on 3rd and 2, yet again they run it. We were trying to get it, but he squeaked right by us. We got picked up on a block, and they pick up the first down. 1st and 10, we get hit with a little 4 verts of our own, with John Brown picking up 24 yards on the play down to our 41-yard line. Next play, they run a corner route. I try to bait Palmer into throwing it. He does, but I'm not able to get an interception. Instead, I just bat it away. 2nd and 10, Blount squeaks just past me to get it 7 yards on the play. 3rd and manageable, we come screaming down the middle with Akeem Ayers and get the huge 9-yard sack, forcing them to punt the ball. We've scored 15 unanswered, and we are in position to score some more. 2nd and 11 after that run, Chris Harkey is able to pick up 9 on this little dump-off pass, trucking one of the defenders to get down to a 3rd and 3. 3rd down, we run the option play, give it to Todd Gurley yet again, and we barely get past the first down marker. First down, we go play action, and of course we hit our man Tavon Austin, who beats his defender with some speed across the middle down to the Cardinals' 42-yard line. After that big play, we hit Jared Cook on the outside for 9 yards, and now we are in good position. 2nd and 1. Next play, we go right back to Cook, barely getting this throw off, but we find him underneath for the first down. 1st and 10, we try to run it back to Cook. We're waiting for him to finish his route, but we get sacked by not 1 but 2 Cardinals on the play and lose 8. 2nd and 18, we have Jared Cook wide open across the middle, but he drops it on the double safety blitz, this time putting us in awful position. 3rd and 18, guess what? Another overthrow by Eric Reid, thankfully not picked off, but brings us to 4th and 18, where we will take a field goal and go up by 10, 24-14. Back on defense now, trying to bottle up the run game and force Carlson Palmer to make some dumb mistakes. 2nd down after the run, we leave the curl route wide open yet again for 14 yards and the first down. 1st and 10 after that play, they run the counter, and it goes absolutely nowhere as we stuff it for a loss of 3. 2nd and 13, a stick play to the outside, only gains 4, bringing us to the 4th quarter and 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9, Larry Fitz breaks the press and gets it gunned to him for the first down and some more. After this, they go right back to the legend Larry Fitzgerald on the slant play. He picks up 18 on this play, getting it down to our 10-yard line, knocking on our goal line. First and goal, LeGarrette Blount bounces to the outside, sheds a tackle, and basically walks into the end zone, bringing this game to 24-21, and with them within a field goal. 9 minutes left in this game, we're only up by 3. We dump it off to Jared Cook on first down for a 6-yard gain, bringing us to 2nd and 4. Second down, we run play action, we find Cook wide open yet again, this time for a 21-yard completion down to their side of the field. First and 10, we run a toss play to the right side of the field, picking up a nice block there, and we are down the sideline for a large 19 yards on the play. We're down to their 30, running the option here, and this time we get stuffed only for 1 yard. Second and 9, we run it right back up the middle, getting 8 yards on the play, barely missing the first down. Third and 1, we run it right up the middle with Trey Mason, who barges up the middle, picking up the huge first down. And now inside the red zone, we're not only trying to bust this game back open, but we're trying to chew some clock as we continue to run the ball and kill time. Second and 7, we run a toss play to the left, and it is smothered for only a yard. Third and 6, huge play here. I make a gutsy call going 5 wide, but using the QB draw to pick up the first down. 4 minutes left, we have first and goal, and we give it to Gurley, who takes the inside zone down to the 1 yard line. They expect us up the middle, so we toss it to the outside. Gurley excels past the linebacker into the end zone, putting us back up by 10, 31-21. 3.5 minutes left, and we're looking good, up by 10. We're sitting in coverage knowing the Cards have to pass the ball, and if they don't, they're only taking time off the clock with short plays. After a slant route to Fitzgerald picks up the first down, Palmer's going to lob it over our corner, who got beat on the press for a 31-yard gain to Michael Floyd. The next play, they run a little dump off to the running back to the outside. It was weird. He kind of scouted over our receiver, but he gets out of bounds. It is now 2nd and 4. Second down, Palmer finds a wide open John Brown across the middle. And although he's open, he's going to get down in the middle of the field, bringing us to the 2-minute warning. First and 10 on the 18. The little slant route is good for 9 yards. Second and 1, nothing is open, and Robert Quinn comes up big, getting the huge sack on Carson Palmer. Third and 7 with only a minute left on our 14. Palmer tries going to the corner, but we bat the ball away, forcing 4th down. The Cards elect to kick the field goal here, and they're going to make it a 1-score game, making it 31-24, down by a touchdown. After the field goal, Arizona is going to go with the onside kick, but we recover this thankfully, and that basically iced the game. After this, we would go on to add a field goal and then knee out the clock, winning this game 34-24, bringing us to 3-0 on the year, but more importantly, knocking off the Cardinals, one of our division rivals, and probably putting us in first place or tied with the Seahawks. Now, you guys have been asking over the past couple of weeks if I could show you the stats from around the league, and after that, I'll show you guys that probably mid-season or maybe a quarter of the season way, but I'm going to be showing you guys some stats after games now. Both quarterbacks had a great game. Carson Palmer had those 2 interceptions early on that were pretty much costly to the team. Otherwise, Eric Reed, disregarding those maybe 3 or 4 overthrows, he had a great game. Todd Gurley here rushing for 132 yards, definitely one of his breakout games of the season, had a touchdown too. LeGarrette Blount, pretty good game, 18 rushes, 97 yards. Kind of killed us a little bit, wish we could have bottled him up a little bit more, but it was kind of understandable. John Brown surprisingly had 79 yards, I didn't expect him to get that much, but we had some pretty good games from our receivers. Josh Gordon, 3 games in, has not shown up for this team. Tavon Austin, otherwise, 4 receptions, 139 yards. Not getting that many receptions, but he's just killing it with his speed, beating people deep. 2 touchdowns, really saved us this game. You can see there with the drop passes, Jared Cook had 1. That was a big drop. That was on the 2nd and 18 where we could have probably got a touchdown. Instead, we had to settle for the field goal. John Brown, his speed also killed us, but otherwise, very good game from our receivers. Larry Fitzgerald showed up like always. I'm sorry that I haven't been showing you guys this. Like I said, I ran into some problems with my computer in the past week, but I've got it fixed now, so I'm going to be able to do this. Otherwise, guys, I really want to thank you guys for showing up, just watching these videos, giving me feedback and everything, really leaving support on the videos. It means a lot, guys. I'm sorry I'm not bringing them out too much. It's just kind of hard to make these videos, as you guys can see, with 14 minutes. But otherwise, thank you guys for stopping by. It really means a lot with everything. We're 3-0 on year. We're going to be having a great year with this team. But thank you guys so much. I'm going to see you guys later. It's been your boy Reggie Insania. Peace.